All right, so it's like Christmas came early. Today is the day we get our SCHD quarterly dividend payment, and I want to go through all the numbers, the math behind my 681 shares, soon to be changing as I reinvest it, and go through a whole lot of stuff in this video. So let's just dive right in. I want to answer this as quickly as possible just to show you the numbers. I hate the videos that drag on with this stuff. I have two investments in this account. One is an SCHD, where you can see I currently have 681 shares. If I click into it, you can see all the values behind it right now. I've got 681 shares, market value of $20,931. I know it's not millions of dollars. It's not even hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is just the beginning. I'm 29. I've got a lot of room for this stuff to grow, but that's besides the fact. It is at an average cost of $25.96. The total return on this bad boy is $3,231. That's not including any, recognized gains. It's just the value that it's gone up from the money that I've invested in it. Dividends actually drag this down a little bit because it makes the stock price overall go down, but I have been reinvesting those dividends. So this should be up theoretically higher than what it represents here. Now with my 681 shares, we're looking at about $175.11. Now with SCHD being around $30 right now, that's what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, about 5 extra shares that I'm going to be adding on top of this for doing absolutely nothing on my end. This comes off the back of SCHD's Reconstitution, which kept the dividend rate relatively the same. So right now you're getting about 25 cents per share when it comes to the dividends that are being paid from SCHD. And that's even losing like Cisco, some of the big dividend payers in the past that have historically been really great generators for the funds, but it was replaced. It was like 25 stocks out, 22 stocks added, somewhere around there. I've got a whole dedicated video on it. You can check it out if you want to. But anyways, that's the numbers for mine. And you can see if I click into the SCHD dividend, the ex-dividend date was back March 26th. Dividend payment will be received today. And then all of that, if I click edit dividend reinvestment at the bottom, you can see I automatically reinvest SCHD and VTI. Now, I want to cover another question that a lot of people ask me in all these SCHD related videos. Where the heck do I invest in my SCHD? Meaning what account type? Okay. So if you didn't know, there's a ton of different ways that you can invest, tax advantaged retirement accounts. You could have individual taxable accounts. So a lot of people are just saying, hey, where do you typically invest in SCHD? And for me personally, most of the holding that I have is directly in my Roth IRA. Now, some people think this is absolutely crazy. This is an asinine idea, just terrible, and you shouldn't follow this advice. Let me just explain why I do this and why it works for me. And there's a couple different reasons for it. Okay, first, I'll actually share the screen again just to show you. First thing is, this is my retirement, right? And I don't want to mess around in my retirement and take these weird growth plays that don't actually pan out because I think I know what I'm doing when I actually don't. So in my Roth IRA, I only hold SCHD and VTI. And I've charted this out in so many different ways. I've looked at all the numbers. I will hit my retirement number no problem if I max this account out every single year. And if I continue reinvesting the dividends back into this account, there's going to be no worries by the time I'm 65. I'll actually be able to retire early if I do this stuff too. And so that's my plan. Like, I don't want to mess with this. I want it to be a straightforward investing approach that I'm not losing sleep over. And there's a couple different reasons why I've split it this way. First off, if I go into VTI and you look at the year to date, it has not been too solid for the overall stock market. This is down about 6.91%. Now, me personally, I love dividend investing. I actually love value investing as a whole and dividend payers just in general. But if I go into SCHD and you look at year to date, something wildly different. This is up 11%. It is literally beating the overall market in this particular portfolio based on the times that I've invested and what it's done year to date by about 17% here. 17, 18. Like, it is insane the difference that this kind of offers. And on top of that, it just helps me not lose sleep in terms of, when the market tends to go through down phases. SCHD goes down a little bit like less, and in this case it's actually going up. So there are reasons why I feel confident holding this. The other reason is because, well, with any dividend payment that you receive in your Roth IRA, it's going to grow that investment. completely tax-free. I don't need to worry about it. I can just reinvest it. I don't have to think about taxes with this account anymore. I just keep adding money into it and growing the account, reinvesting dividends. And again, it's going to get me to my number that I have. And I just feel super confident with what this is. Now, some people just talk about the advantages to holding SCHD in an individual account because it's not taxed the same as some of the other dividends that you do receive. So there are, reasons why people do like it in both or even skew towards holding it in your individual account. But for me personally, that layer against, the protection on the market to a degree, it is the tax advantageness of what I can do with it in the future and where I'm at now. And I just, those are really the two main reasons as to why I like it in my Roth IRA. And again, hitting that number and being clear about your goals. And then I can take some of the riskier plays in some of the other accounts that I have. That way, if they don't pan out, which, this year I've made some investments that have dropped a decent amount. If at the end of the year, my conviction changes or something like that, I can write those off. I can sell it and then use those as losses when it comes to tax season. And it's just going to help with my tax bill in that way. So I am taking more calculated risks in other accounts that I have. However, with my retirement account, I don't want to screw around with that. And I just want to be able to feel super confident about where I'm headed for retirement. So now I'm just looking at the history of the dividends that I've received from SCHD in my Roth IRA. You can see it started as low as $58.66. Now, even before this, I had invested in my Roth IRA in a different brokerage. Then I rolled it into Robinhood here. But you can see this has steadily increased over time. Again, the bottom $58.66, the next one $89.25, $91.35, $102.75, all the way up to now today being over $175. That's over $1,000 in dividends that I've received, reinvested, continued to grow in SCHD. And it's really, really cool. It's just, why it's some of my favorite stuff is I just sit back. I don't have to do much. I just keep collecting the money that's coming in from it. And it gets me excited every single time I'm receiving that paycheck. So one tool that I want to show you guys that's been a game changer for my investment approach, that I can aggregate all of the investments that I have into one really clean dashboard. This actually right now is just showing my Roth IRA. This is Snowball Analytics. I'll have a link in the description. They do have some free tiers. You could test this stuff out, see if it's worth it for you. I've found that I use this stuff all the time. I just love digging into analytics. If you've seen some of my videos, I always talk about the numbers behind this stuff, but it is such a cool platform. So this is just my Roth IRA linked up. You can get the overall view. You can see it's up 33%, just the numbers behind it. Some of my favorite things with this though is just the granular details of what you can see. So the dividend payments, you can see I received $245 coming from SCHD, which was $175, and VTI at $70. You can see how it's charting. December is going to be the biggest month that I have, $256. And again, this is going to go up even higher because I'm just reinvesting the dividends, so you can see how it trends over time. Now, one of the cool things is you can add a bunch of different accounts to this. So you can see if I go into something like, actually this says my net worth, but it is just a couple of the accounts that I have here, my Roth IRA, Robinhood Growth. This is my Robinhood account that I have in here. So when I go in, you can check out the dashboard, and it doesn't, I think, include the Bitcoin that I own in Robinhood and a couple other things, but it does include a lot of the different investments. And you can see this is what's going on. You get a whole breakdown. So if I go into the holdings, you can check out the holdings, how they're performing, everything going on. And one of the cool things is you can chart your portfolio against different things. If I come back to the dashboard, we'll just do my Roth IRA here. Actually, you know what? I'll show you one of my favorite things is the growth tab here, where you can compare it to the S&P 500. Right now, I'm comparing it against S&P 500, SCHD, and my portfolio as a whole. So you can see as you hover over them, you can see the different values when your portfolio is doing better, worse. You can see mine's closing the gap right now because I do have that diversification, which is really cool to see. Now, year to date, if you check this, you can see that the S&P 500 is down. My portfolio is in the middle. SCHD is up. Well, that's just because of the breakdown of how I've been investing. So you can chart all of this stuff. You can see the performance that you have, how it did last year, all these different things. It is such a cool element to it. If you're somebody who's interested in diversification, you can go in, you can see how things are broken up. Now, just to show that other portfolio here, you can see the different breakdowns that you have in some of this stuff here. And so you just get that added layer of granularity. You can make more calculated decisions, just really see the true level of performance of what's going on. And it's super cool because all you can do, you can come in here, you can sync it, you can add new portfolios in here. And when you do that, you literally can connect to your brokerages. You can do Fidelity, Robinhood. I mean, I have to add some. I've got my HSA and Fidelity and all these different things. So you could come in here. You click continue, and then it has you log into those different accounts that you can just link it up with, and all of it happens sort of automatically. So super cool stuff there. I wanted to point that out because it's something that I've been using. I know a lot of people liked it from some of the other videos that I showcased what it could do. So I wanted to bring that up. If you guys like this video, hopefully you took something away. Make sure you hit that like button. It means a lot to me. Helps get this video out there even further. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. Have a great day.